What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the 54th IPL game to go through. RCB, they completely destroy Sunrisers. I mean, it went down to the last over, but the game was over, I want to say, after RCB batted, or at least after Kane Williamson and Abhishek Sharma went out for Sunrisers. The game was over. So hey, we're going to go straight into the review. Firstly, if you guys are new, subscribe. You like IPL? Subscribe. You like cricket? I'd say just subscribe. Let's get into it. Player of the match, the man Hasaranga. He takes the third fifer for the season. So we've had Uzis taking a fifer. I think one of the big West Indians took one. I think either Dre Russ or Kyron Pop. No, I think it was Dre Russ took a fifer. We'll check it at the end of the video. But hey, Hasaranga joins the fifer crew. And, I mean, we already love Hasaranga, so that's no surprise to us. It means that he's probably equal with Yuzi Chahal for the purple cap now. So, the man's catching up. I mean, I don't care which one of them win it. I just want to see both of them do really well. They are. And that's what you love to see. So, RCB, Kane Williamson finally lost a toss. Faf du Plessis wins the toss, goes straight into bat. I mean, good choice because you ended up scoring 192 and you won. That's always a great thing. But, I mean, what else is there to talk about than this man Virat Kohli at the moment? I mean, what can you say? What hasn't been said already? You know, everyone's already suggested that. I'm not even going to go into it. I mean, I still back Kohli in 100%, but it just worries me that, you know, now that he's had some pretty average form for the last 2 years in the IPL, even, I mean, international cricket a couple of years as well. So it just worries me that if Kohli decides he's done enough in the game and after this year he says, I'm done, that would not surprise me if Virat Kohli ended up just retiring at the end of the year. So that's what worries me. That's why I want him to get a lot of runs and, you know, just stay in form at least. Please don't go out for it. I mean, it was a pretty average shot, but it was a decent ball from Jagadisha Sachith, I think his name is. It was a good ball. I mean, it kind of just stood up in the pitch and kind of like didn't hit a crack, but it hit like a thick piece of grass or something. I'm not trying to make excuses for Virat, but I need a review on the pitch, please. The other opener, the captain himself, the man, Faf du Plessis. I mean, anytime Faf du Plessis gets going, it's must-watch cricket. 73 off 50. 8 fours, 2 sixes, and again, played a very safe innings. I mean, only hit the 2 sixes. Normally for a guy like Faf du Plessis, you see him hit 8 sixes and 2 fours, but he's gone the other way around here. Stayed not out till the end, finished the game off with his friend DK, and I mean, they got the job done, essentially. Raja, or Rawa, I don't know how they pronounce his first name, Patidar, but I mean, he and Faf du Plessis created a pretty nice partnership there. Patidar looked really good early, 48 off 38. He slowed down towards the end. He couldn't get anything going, but 4 fours, 2 sixes contributed. And this is the RCB team that I expect to play most games. Like, this is what I expect every time I watch an RCB game. Is all of these, you know, amazing, like, they've got such a great roster, like, of players that it makes no sense why they don't win almost every game. But I mean, when it gets going like this, you can see how dominant they really are. When you get a guy like Patidar contributing 48 at number 3, it's pretty good. The Glenn Maxwell, he also came out at number 4, bashed the ball around, 33 off 24, 3 fours, 2 sixes. It was pretty good. Obviously, I would have liked to see him stay out there till the end, but why would you bother when you can bring in a man called Dinesh Karthik? I mean, the best finisher in India. Maybe the best finisher in the world at the moment in T20 cricket. Geez, he'd be up there. I mean, we've had a lot of these guys, you know, finish off games this season. Tawatia, I think Puran might have finished off a game. I'm missing a big one. What's his name? Hetmeyer. Yeah, there's a few others that I forget. But look, DK is probably the most favourable one. I mean, who doesn't want to see Dinesh Karthik play at the World Cup this year in Australia and play that finishing role for the Indian national team? You know, is Hardik going to be available? Because, like, is he going to play a finishing role? I don't know, but he's got to be in the squad at least. He is so dominant. And that last over from the debutant, where's his name? Falzaki Faruqi. Look, it wasn't a great last over, but the second ball of that over went down to a fielder on the boundary, and he dropped an absolute sitter, and then DK just went bananas after that and put everything over the rope and said, that's going to cost your team probably a win. And it essentially would have if they got even close to the run chase. All right, the SRH bowlers, Jagadisha Sachith, 2 for 30 off 4. I mean, again, he was pretty good. It was a pretty nice, spinning sort of deck. Got the wicket of Virat at the start. Got the wicket of, what other wicket? Patadar as well, so took some pretty big wickets there. They love that. I mean, who's the last spinner that Sunrisers has had that has been a superstar? I'm trying to think who their spinner was last season. Oh, Rashid Khan, obviously. So, I mean, yeah, they obviously had Rashid Khan, but I guess it's nice for them to be able to at least have a second spinner who can do something. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar bowled all right as well. No wicket, but none for 34 off 4. Falzaki Faruqi, the Afghanistan paceman. I mean, he bowled... Before that last over, he was bowling pretty good. He was pretty good. Unfortunately, you run into DK at the end of an innings, you're going to go for 30 plus in that over. It's disappointing for him to finish off with them figures, but let's be honest, we all would have rather see DK hit some runs. Kartik Tyagi as well, 1 for 42 off 4. I mean, he took a wicket. Almost no one else did, so I guess it counts for something. Malik only bowled the 2 overs, Umran Malik. Disappointing for him, but in his last few games, he's been very expensive. None for 25 off 2. And it feels like all the batsmen are kind of figuring out how to face him and how to put away his, short 155-kilometre bullets. Like, there was just a few balls there where I thought, Malik doesn't really have any sort of variations to go to. If he could whip out a slower ball or some sort of, off-cutter or something, he would be such a, he'd probably take a lot more wickets. But, he's only 21, so it's all right. I won't bully you too much now. Well, no bullying on this channel, but you got to be hard on some players sometimes, and he only bowled 2 overs. You're meant to be their best bowler at the... Well, Bhuvaneshwar maybe, but you're meant to be one of their top 2 bowlers at the moment. Bowling 2 overs and going for 25 is not very good. Abhishek Sharma, none for 13 off 2. Yeah, I didn't even know he could bowl like that, to be honest. I didn't know he had any potential with the cricket ball in hand. All right, Sunrisers, I mean, they had to chase down 193 to get a win. Didn't look likely, but batting second, we've seen what you can do when you chase down runs this year. If you get yourself in a solid position early, well, Sunrisers, they did the complete goddamn opposite. I mean, Abhishek Sharma, he goes out for the 0 off 3, but first ball of the goddamn innings, ladies and gentlemen. Kane. Kane Williamson, please, my friend, talk to me. What are you doing? That was his fault. What are you doing? He's out for a diamond duck. I mean, well, maybe it was Abhishek's fault. Maybe there wasn't a run there. But, gee whiz, you're not 45 just yet, Kane. You can still run up the pitch. I don't know what happened. It was a great throw from the man Shabazz Ahmed, it has to be said. When you only have one peg to aim at on the run, it's bloody tough to hit a run out. Everyone knows that. But, I mean, you start off with a diamond duck. That sucks. You think about Lucknow Super Giants in their last game where Rahul got run out for a diamond duck. Is that the first time 2 diamond ducks have ever happened in consecutive games? I mean, that's got to be some sort of record. Abhishek Sharma, as we said, he went that first over as well, and they were fucked after then. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. They were absolutely stuffed. I mean, they still had some pretty good potential. They bat quite deep down here with, I guess... In fact, they don't really bat deep. I mean, is Shashank Singh that great of a batsman? Probably not, so I don't know. But Rahul Tripathi was the only one who offered anything. 58 off 37, 6 fours, 2 sixes. Was their best batsman. And, I mean, if someone could have just built some sort of partnership around Tripathi, they go every chance to at least getting close to chasing down the runs. And net run rate is so important at this time of season. you need to get as many runs as you possibly can. Even if you know the game is gone, you need to get as many runs as you possibly can. And so I guess Tripathi, that helps. But, I mean, no one tried to build around him. Markram kind of did. I mean, he faced 27 deliveries, but, I mean, Markram, like, he's had a few impressive games this year, but other than that, he's so inconsistent with the way he hits the ball. That might sound weird to say, like, the way he hits the ball, but, like, I don't know. There's just something about him that he's just so inconsistent. If he could be consistent, he's probably a top 15 batsman in the competition, but he's not consistent at all. Pooran as well. I mean, he does what he does. He's a finisher. He's not meant to be out there at the 9th over. 19 off 14, 2 4s, a 6. I mean, but you're not expecting Pooran to save the day from the middle order, every game. And he did it last game. So don't put too much expectations on him, because I did that at Punjab and he did nothing. So that's okay, though. Sachith, 2 off 7. I mean, the tail end. Look, Shashank Singh gone for 8. It was too late. Tyagi, Golden Duck. Hazelwood was on a hat-trick there at one point, and so was Hasaranga, by the way. 2 almost hat-tricks in one game. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar gone for 8. Umran Malik, gone for 0 off 1. And arguably knock of the season from Falzak Faruqi, 2 off 8 not out. I mean, you want to talk about stat padding? That's it right there. Incredible stuff there from the man at the end. Almost gets him over the line. Inspirational. All right, RCB bowlers. I mean, this is where the damage was done. Glenn Maxwell takes a wicket. If Maxwell takes a wicket, there's a pretty good chance you're going to win a game. Hazelwood, 2 for 17 off 4. He's the best bowler in the world, I almost want to say. Like, he is just so consistent with his line, his pace. He's incredible. There's nothing more to say about him. Shabazz Ahmed was pretty good. Took a catch, took the run out. None for the 20 off 2. It's okay. Siraj, none for 27 off 3. Lom Raw also bowled an over, which I thought was surprising. None for 7 off 1. Purple Patel, 1 for 20 off 3.2. Good as usual. And the man Hasaranga, the man of the match, 5 for 18 off 4. Completely turned this game on its head and gave SRH no chance at winning. I mean, sure, those 3 early wickets helped a lot, obviously, but Hasaranga. I mean, you take 5 wickets in any game, you're a fair chance to win the goddamn match. So, hey, well played to the man Hasaranga. Well played to RCB. They were good in the field. Good with the bat. Good with the... If I can speak. Good with the ball as well. So, hey, RCB, I'll give them credit. I like RCB. Everyone knows that. You know, I secretly... Not secretly, but... You know, I do like watching RCB play, so I am happy they're doing well. So the table, though, Lucknow, Gujarat Titans, still the 2 top teams. I mean, what more is there to be said, but... Shit, I mean, there's nothing more to say. They're the 2 best teams, definitely at the moment. Rajasthan in 3rd, which they've been a little bit hot and cold, but you're still in 3rd. It's a pretty good effort. RCB... now into 4th. Wow. But they're the only team to play 12 matches. So, take that for what you will. 7 and 5. Yeah. I mean, they've won 2 in a row now. That's pretty solid. Their net run rate is putrid, though. So that could cost them. Delhi Capitals in 5th. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with Delhi. They're so hot and cold as well. Like, one time they'll get smashed 2 games in a row. And then the next 2 games, they'll look like the best team in it. They confuse me. SRH in 6th. They've lost their last 4. After losing their first 3, they then won 5 games or something like that. Now they've lost another 4. Yeah, it's not looking great for them, to be real. Punjab Kings. Oh, we're in 7th still, which is no surprise. Our net run rate. Whew, shit. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. CSK are in 8th, Kolkata in 9th. So, I mean, CSK and Kolkata are still just 1 win behind 5th position, which is weird to think about. Mumbai as well, who I believe have already packed their bags and are on the next plane out of there. So that's really cool for all them. All right, the stats. The orange cap, Joe's Butler. He's already won it. We move on. Rahul Faf is back up there. Schick has been amazing for us. And David Warner, which is good to see for Davey Boy at the new team. He also missed the first 2 games. He's a jet. That's what he does. The purple cap, though, here we go. It is heating up. Oh, my goodness. Yuzi Chahal has got 22. Amazing. Hasaranga, though. Woo-hoo! He has come out of nowhere. You know, he's kind of been sitting around this 5th position since the start of the season. And now he takes a 5-wicket haul. He goes straight to 2nd, the little fella. Oh, it's just inspirational from him. Rabada's in there. We love him. Kuldeep as well, who's been great all year. And Natarajan, who has kind of slowed off a little bit, but, you know, just to see him back fit and firing and taking wickets is great. And so we have a look here. This is what I wanted to talk about. Oh, so it was Umran Malik who took the other 5. So that's right. My bad. Hasaranga and Chahal. Oh, yes, here we go. Dre Russ took 4. That's right. Yeah, not 5. Not 5. My bad. But hey, I think that's going to cap it off, guys. Of course, there was another match last night, which, should I even bother doing a review for it? I mean, I might. Yeah, I probably will. I'll do it after this video. But the games tonight, we've got, well, just the one tonight, Mumbai versus Kolkata. Might get an early sleep tonight. Tomorrow, Alice. Oh, the top of the table. We play. Ooh, there's some big games coming up that are going to decide who plays playoffs and who's going to be packing their bags straight to Vegas. So, hey, I guess that's going to cap it off, guys. A great win for RCB. Are they back? Is this what they do? They have one good game and then 3 bad ones and then one good one? I guess we'll wait and see. Hey, that's going to cap it off. See you guys in the next one.